Welcome again to Peaceful with Darren Gozali. Hopefully, you're not tired yet. And today I'll be talking about life calling. Okay, what is life calling? Well, in if you, by the way, if you don't have a structure of life where God is on top, I think this video might be not might not be applicable to you. But uh, if you if you do, well, you probably find that your life is in satisfaction and you belong to somebody that love you. So you can go and try to treat this person with great love, and there is like two-way communication, and there's a hope in the afterlife. And in that scenario, if you do that, that means if you put God at the top of the hierarchy, um, what what happened is, let's say this is the top of the hierarchy, you need to ask and make a ladder of abstraction, like why are you alive, what do you want to do, and what can you do, and what do other people need, and go all the way in the healthy way. And I think there are plenty of details here that I cannot share with you immediately, but if you try to love other people all the time, and you, let's say you build a business because you want to love others, you want to go somewhere to help a country because you want to love others, like as long as the love is the factor, the reasoning behind your action, it will cover you from getting hurt so much, because love is supposed to be free, so love can be rejected. But in the end of the day, it you need to, if people haven't done it yet, they need to keep asking, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why? And if it goes to the top, which is the Trinitarian love activities, the fact that we are joining that um, in the Christian, if you're a Christian, and that means that your life is aligned to go to where it belongs, and because that's our final destination in the first place. So if you take one thing, abstraction, the top most of abstraction of why you are doing things on earth, not saying that the afterlife anymore, it's like on earth, this will be the top thing that you will define who you are. And most of people do not have this filled out. It's just empty. There is no stare here. Everyone is just making their own bubble. So this is where people say that, oh, there's no purpose uh, in what you're doing. And some people have a line that it goes all the way to make other people fear, or they believe in a false fear, and they just come out with a bad calamity that might happen, and this is what they do stuff. Well, that I don't want to talk about that one, but what is important, if you are under the one that is a Christian base or Judeo-Christian base, most likely there's this one thing and on top, and this one thing is often uh, called first principle. They are not. The first principle is literally the top that I'm pretty sure that you don't understand the entire thing, and if you do, that is weird. But the what is here is your, what we call, especially Catholic, they call it a vocation. So whether you become a priest, or let's say you want to help a lot of farmers, or you want to do some stuff, okay, well, there should be like a reasoning why, because I'm trying to love God and I'm trying to love my neighbor, and to love my neighbor, this is what I think I'm called to do. And I want to be I want to be clear here that this whole thing can be removed, and the way you remove it is the same way you remove the wall, pretty much. But you just need to make sure that it is the one underneath the gut, and the straight line between what you are doing. And if you do it this way, if you fill this with the right stuff, it will make you go, like you have a grit, GRIT. You will see that people are confused, seeing why on earth that you are not stopping, because pretty much what you do is, this whole thing is making a wall and you just cannot stop. So the good thing about this wall over here is that it is very focused, so your life is focused to do something that is good. The bad thing about it is, what is it that you put there? Okay, so if you put something that is not aligned to God, eventually it will make you crumble. It will make you, nauseous. It will hurt yourself. You will beat yourself up. And it's quite important for the topmost one is really to love God. All right. The second one underneath, so it's not the first under God immediately. The the second one should be, I would say that there should be a couple of them, not one, and try a couple different stuff, whether it is to take care of the family, to be a responsible husband and whatsoever, or a responsible wife, or to help other people economically, or to give a good education, let's say for let's say people in the tribe, or whatever it is. And if you fail, well, get rid of it, just change it. And so this will create some other walls, but then all these walls will run in parallel. So uh, because in reality, if you try and work long enough, I'm quite sure that you don't see that there's such thing that you just pray and God says something that he wants you to do. In some occasions, I know that is happening. I know some people who receive that, but the majority of people do not do that. I think it is against his nature to keep telling people what to do, because it's not why he created the earth in the first place. Like if you know Padre Pio, well, if you're Catholic, you know Padre Pio. Padre Pio was quite annoyed when people asked Jesus to make a miracle, because why on earth he needs to do to make it. And it is in contradiction to a lot of people who feel that they just need to pray and feel that they think that the Lord is calling them to do something, which is not the case. Most of them, they just try to listen to their own conscience and try to wait, here and there, and they take action. And those people who don't take actions are usually those people who keep waiting, hoping that somebody will talk to give them a voice or something, which is often identified as a crazy person, or hallucination sometimes. But if you know what you are doing in your spiritual life, I'm sure you are not hallucinating. But I'm just saying that most of you, most likely, you are not going to receive any word, and that is the truth, and that is the good thing about our life, because you are entrusted to love other people, and you are capable. You have been given a brain. You just not using it well enough to think about what you can do for him and for other people, and keep asking God. That means you just don't. We are quite lazy to use our mind how to help others. Keep and trying to not be blamed as that we are doing the wrong thing that He doesn't want. As far as you're doing it for the people and you loving God, that means we are doing what He wants, and that is more than good. All right, so the I just want to talk about this life calling. It might sound simple here, but if you do it right, then you can derive a lot of different stuff and they're all in order. And this will make you focus in life. And I would say the last thing you want to do is see something that is cool. Let's say you want to be a CEO, you want to be rich, you want to be Elon Musk, and you put it there. I want to be Elon Musk. I can guarantee that is a recipe of disaster, because you can learn from other people, but you should not try to become that person. And that person is full of, I am full of problems myself, and likewise, Elon Musk have a lot of problems and should not become that problematic person. You should learn and see what that person is doing, and where we can apply it in our life, but never put another person as if that you are becoming that entity. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much.